Welcome to Dear Dr. Mao. Today I'm going to talk about natural prevention and treatment for tinnitus. Later on in the episode, I will share with you 4 natural solutions for ringing in the ears. The famous Dutch painter Vincent van Gogh is thought to have suffered from tinnitus as one of the symptoms of Meniere's disease. In his letters, Van Gogh tells of suffering from ringing or roaring in the ears, impaired hearing, and an intolerance of loud noises that drove him to ultimately cut his ears off. Tinnitus or ringing in the ears, while not fatal, it probably ranks as one of the most annoying symptoms people can experience. These noise in the ears of the sufferers are often described as buzzing, ringing, whistling, hissing, or even roaring that can interfere greatly with one's quality of life. About 1 in 20 Americans experience prolonged ringing that can last for years and for some a lifetime. It increases with age and may be associated with hearing loss, although not always. Since it's always worse in the evenings, many patients report disturbed sleep, which over time can lead to other health problems like elevated blood pressure, blood sugar, and weight gain. Now, there are many cases of ringing that usually involves degenerative auditory nerve, ear infections, or Meniere's disease. Now, prescription medication like certain antibiotics and chemotherapy can also cause ringing. Currently, in Western medicine, there is no treatment for tinnitus. However, some people have experimented with instruments that generate certain sound frequencies to jam or cancel the ringing. So far, a majority of people with ringing live with it, and when it becomes unbearable for some, they turn to the use of tranquilizers to reduce the stressful and anxious reactions. The good news is that Chinese medicine has been dealing with ringing for thousands of years, and in fact, we have treated quite a few patients over the last 45 years. Here's how Chinese medicine viewed the causes of ringing in the ears. First, the function of hearing is governed by the kidney bladder organ network, and ringing is considered a progressive weakening of this organ network due to aging, overstrain, lack of sleep, and being run down. Second, negative emotions such as anger, frustration, anxiety, and depression are often associated with tinnitus as they contribute to blockages of the liver, leading to an overload of the nervous system that disrupts hearing. Third, stress-induced clenching of the teeth at night, leading to TMJ. Now, this tightness in the jaw consequently may aggravate ringing in the ears. And fourth, diet high in dairy, sugar, cold, and raw foods can increase mucus production or sinus allergies when the eustachian tube's blocked and not able to drain mucus, then which leads to filling up of the fluid inside your ears. Now, before I talk about natural solutions for ringing, I like to focus for a minute on prevention. Loud noise, especially the use of headphones and attending music concerts, long-term exposure to background noise, and sudden changes in pressure when you fly. And believe it or not, medications can cause hearing loss and ringing, including aspirin, antibiotics, diuretics, blood pressure meds, and so forth. So be on the lookout for these obvious factors. The not so obvious factors are aging, plaque in the arteries, and chronic sinus allergies. Now the natural solutions. First, diet and nutrition. It's important to stay away from mucus-producing foods such as cow dairy products, sugar, gluten, deep fried and fatty foods, and also cold beverages. You may not realize it, but when you swallow very cold or frozen beverages, you temporarily close off your eustachian tubes behind your ears right here. And sometimes it may just stay closed. So favor warm, hot beverages and herbs and spices like ginger, cinnamon, scallions to open and drain your sinuses. You can also use a hot towel as a warm compress behind the ears to help you open and drain the ducts. 2. Take niacin and other B vitamins. Niacin or B3 is a vitamin that dilates blood vessels and tubes, and it's great for delivering blood flow through tiny capillaries that feed the auditory nerve. In addition, vitamin B6 is a diuretic that gets rid of fluid accumulated in the inner ear, and B12 repairs nerve damage. Now, I take daily our Super B formula as a preventive measure to keep my hearing sharp and my brain smart. It's available at dialstar.com. 3. Get acupuncture. Now, we've been treating patients with ringing for many years and regularly get referrals from ENTs. Clinically, we've seen acupuncture along with microcurrent stimulation that reduce the volume on the ringing as well as improve hearing loss. Studies have also come to the same conclusion. 4. Herbs can be helpful. We found specific Chinese herbs helpful for tinnitus. For example, Gastrodia root is an herb that directly works on the liver and relaxes both smooth and skeletal muscles so that it is useful for tight jaws due to TMJ as well as constricted blood vessels in the ears. Motherwort leaf increases blood circulation in the small capillaries of the ear, bringing nourishment and oxygen to the nerve. Finally, Eucomia bark is a tonic traditionally used to revitalize the kidney adrenal functions. These and other herbs are contained in our TMG herbal formula. Of course, the best way to use Chinese herbs is always work with your doctors of Chinese medicine to custom formulate specific to your health condition. In summary, if you or someone you know have ringing in the ears, I invite you to implement and share these natural healing strategies to reduce the symptoms and restore hearing. I hope you have enjoyed today's Dear Dr. Mao episode. Tune in next time when I'll discuss preventing and natural solutions for varicose veins. Until then, live long, live strong, and live happy.